Hello, I'm back with another video, but does anyone else just feel like I guess this message is particularly going to be pertaining to like millennials and Gen Z, but especially Gen Z, but also millennials. It just feels like we are the generations that were given the no access granted to like life. I mean, like we were told our whole lives, oh, go graduate high school, get your high school diploma, get an entry level job, or go to college, get a degree, get a trade, get a skill, whatever, and you'll be set for life, right? Okay, so we do all the school. A lot of us, most of us, graduated high school, but then even more of us went through college. I mean, okay, I'm not saying me, like I haven't completed college. I'm trying to work on a trade thing right now. But, a lot of, younger generations have done all these things. They've gone to college, they've gotten degrees, they've done all the steps, and yet we're still not granted access to a decent life and being able to do the simple milestones that our parents and our grandparents did. Like, it's just like a no access granted for Gen Z and millennials. And it's just, except for like the millennials, at least, I guess unless they're on the very latter portion, I feel like at least the millennials they did get out on their own, and they got to enjoy it kind of for a little bit before everything turned on its head. But Gen Z, it's like, we were a failure to launch from the beginning because, everything was looking so promising. But by the time we got to adulthood, the rug got pulled out from under us. The key to the gate, the key to the lock got thrown away. The ladder got pushed out from above us. I mean, the ladder got pushed. I mean, there is no ladder to get up anymore. And it's just hard to not feel completely screwed over and angry and bitter and just feel cheated out on, just a decent, life. I mean, like, this is just like, this shit is just on hard mode constantly, like on hardcore mode. Like, I just don't know why we were faced with all these things. Like, why did I have to be born into the generation that has the worst economic times? Everything is so expensive, like the most unaffordable times. Everything between rent and groceries and gas and utilities and blah blah blah, like so on and so forth. Why did I have to inherit that? Why did I have to inherit, being a part of the generation that has collectively probably the worst job market in history, like the worst job market in history? And, I was unemployed for a really long time. I finally just got employment. I don't know, I'm still trying to learn and do stuff at this job, but like, it's just, I don't know. I'm still kind of like, I don't know how this job is going to go. I'm hoping it can go well. I'm hoping I can, get better the more time I'm at this job. But even then, it's like, I'm not really going to make a whole lot with this job. I mean, because I, do live with my parents, I mean, it'll be better than nothing. And hopefully I can try to like build up my savings again, because my savings has been almost completely desecrated at this point. I mean, I'm like desperately awaiting my first paycheck because I'm so broke. Like, we're we're the generation of being broke, like financially struggling indefinitely. Can't, jumpstart our lives, can't move forward, can't like a lot of us can't even afford like these apartments, like unless we share with roommates. A lot of people are sharing with roommates, or they have a significant other. They're not doing it alone. Like almost nobody can buy any of this stuff or afford any of this stuff individually. um and like most of my generation is probably never gonna like own a house outside of, if we inherited a house from our parents. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, there's no way I'm ever gonna afford a house, you know, without inheriting one from my parents. I mean, it just feels like everything is cooked. And like, I feel like, the Gen Z and millennials, we're like perpetually like we're like the wait staff cleanup crew for a party that we didn't get to attend. But we're left in the wreckage. There's all this stuff that went on, stuff, before we could even do anything about it. And like, this is just, we just got put into a ship that is, no longer like functioning properly. It's sinking at a rapid speed. The ship is capsizing, and we're all going to capsize with it at this point. I mean, we are the no access granted generation. We really are. I mean, oh, you want to have a home? Homes are like $300,000-$400,000. I mean, most people are not making that kind of money. You want kids? Oh, that's even more money. No, no, I don't want kids, and I don't think you guys will know this, like, but anyone who's newer to my channel, like, if you're like having kids now, I just, something is wrong with you. I'm sorry, something is really wrong with you. Why would you want to put that stress on yourself? And why would you want to bring a kid to this place? You see how hard everything is. You see how expensive everything is. And you're just going, oh, I'm just going to pop out a little kid. Welcome to the world, little kid. No, like, a lot of people, the younger generations are not having. I mean, there are some that still are having kids, unfortunately. But a lot of Gen Z and the millennials, they're not having children because they can't afford it. They can't afford to feed and clothe and medical and doctor bills and all this. Like, I mean, it's just healthcare. I mean, the healthcare system is, there's so many negative things I could say about the healthcare system. Most people are just to the point where they don't even go to doctors. And some people might start developing whatever issues or whatever, but like out of fear of just not being able to afford anything, they don't go to doctors. Like, they don't have regular doctor visits to check up, their health, such as their blood sugar levels or cholesterol levels, or all the other minerals and elements that your body uses. I mean, I'm just going to tell you guys, the last time I've been to a doctor for myself was probably, I honestly think it was 2021, which is 5 years ago. I haven't been to a doctor in 5 years, and I was going to the dentist for a while, but I haven't gone to the dentist for, I think it's been like a year and a half now since I've been to the dentist. I just don't have the money for that shit. And that's another thing, it's just everything is just costing more. But yet, like, we're not making more. I mean, the wages aren't going up. Like, everything else goes up, but wages don't go up. And that's a constant source of frustration and irritation and overall just depression for like the Gen Zs, because it's like, okay, like, the cost of living keeps going up, but our working wages don't go up. Make that make sense. How am I supposed to afford a $3,000 apartment or $1,500 to like $2,000 or plus dollar apartment? How am I supposed to afford that if I'm like not even making that? or if I'm barely making that, then that takes up all my money, and then I don't have any extra money for food or for, you know, just anything else. And it's just, I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of, out of touch older people just sitting there and saying, well, this is life. Life isn't easy. I'm like, yeah, no shit, life isn't easy. But it's even less easy now for me than it was for you when you were my age. I mean, I guarantee you, if I was a baby boomer, I probably would be doing fine right now. I would be doing fine. Like, there's no like tools, there's no resources, there's no like ladder, there's no escalator like to get us to where, to get in better, higher position. Like, there is nothing like that anymore. Everything is all run by greedy corporations and greedy ultra wealthy people that had, they just want more and more. But it's like, even the lower class and working class people, I mean, if the rich people want to keep letting us go and not giving us any positions or replacing us with AI, like, their stuff is going to crash eventually. Like, they don't realize it, like, but their stuff is going to crash. You take out an entire, working class, I mean, because, these rich people, they're not going to want to do any of this shit. If they get rid of all the working class people to do all this shit, like, they're not going to want to do it. And then they're going to sit there and just look real stupid. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have had mass layoffs of working class citizens. Oh, this place is just a joke. This place is just a joke. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't even hardly go to the grocery store anymore. Like, I used to could go to the grocery store, many, many years ago and get a decent amount of food and items and not feeling like I'm like paying for an arm and a leg. Like, it just feels like I'm like buying actual pieces of gold just going to the grocery store. Like, make that make sense, y'all. Just, I mean, make it make sense. I mean, is this food, does it have gold in it? Does it have like supernatural properties where I'm gonna just live forever? No, it doesn't. It's food, and it's mass produced food, and the quantities are so small, but yet the prices are much higher. They keep increasing the prices, but they're decreasing how much we actually get for what we pay. Health insurance is a scam. Car insurance, I hate paying car insurance, but I feel like that's actually one of the insurance things that is kind of useful. But health insurance for sure is a scam. You got Big Pharma poisoning us constantly. They're constantly poisoning us. They're constantly feeding us crap, wanting to make us sick so that we can go in and give them more money, give the health insurance companies more money, give the doctors more money. Like these people need any more money. They have enough money already. And meanwhile, they're just like squeezing us dry. I feel like all I can do is sigh at this point, because, I mean, this is just ridiculous. All I can do is roll my eyes and sigh at this point. And just hope that, I don't have too much longer of having to deal with this, because this shit is not getting better. Anyways, I just wanted to hop on here and share all that, share my thoughts. I hope you guys are doing okay. Bye.